I just read an article from insider.com talking about the best and worst interior design trends of 2021. This article just came out in July, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to say that incorrectly. May. It just came out in May of this year, and I'm just giving my take on a couple of these things. Number one, shiplap is falling out of fashion. Honestly, I don't really mind shiplap. I think it's been a little overdone maybe over the past 10 years, and there's definitely a right way to do shiplap and a wrong way to do it. But honestly, I think if you do it the right way, it can really add like a nice rustic look if that's what you're going for. I think it's interesting that they say that plaster, living wall plants, and tile on walls are going to be becoming a little bit more popular than shiplap itself. I personally don't mind shiplap. I think it's kind of cool. Number two is gray kitchen interiors may become less popular. I haven't really seen a ton of gray kitchens, at least in my market. Most of the ones that I see are usually either like the original wood stain, or they're white or like an off-white. And I kind of like the white kitchens. I mean, the white quartz or granite and then having like the bright cabinets, I really think it makes a space pop and feel open. So I'm not necessarily upset about seeing gray going out of fashion, but I do think that if you have white gray, like what they're showing here is like a dark charcoal gray, can add a nice contrast. I guess I'm kind of indifferent about this one. Speaking of the bright kitchens, number three, all white interiors may start to date themselves. Now, truth be told, I don't think all white interiors have been in style for a while now, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but bright colors in general, almost like the one you're seeing behind me, kind of like an agreeable gray. Those are what I see a bit more than the actual white. So I'm not upset about all white interiors disappearing. Whenever I see a house like that, I kind of feel like I'm in a hospital. Number four, the mid-century modern furniture trend may finally be over. I actually don't agree with that. So honestly, a lot of that mid-century modern furniture is more comfortable than some of the more, less mid-century modern, some of the ones that are like bigger and softer. So I really like the design style. I think it's simplistic. I think it adds like a creative look to a space. I don't know, if it goes away, I have a feeling it might come back, but furniture is super, I guess to the person. I don't know if I agree with this one. Barn doors could be replaced by other types of statement entryways. I know that being in real estate, I probably shouldn't have this opinion, but I really don't like barn doors all that much. I think that if they're done right in the right house, they can add an interesting like focal point to the room that really gives it like a rustic feel. But the problem that I have with barn doors is not so much the look as much as it is the functionality. I don't know if anybody here has a barn door in their house or if they've been to a house that has one. But the worst thing about a barn door is that it is literally just for looks. Like, I've seen ones that are on the master bedroom entryway, and you can just walk right up to the door and go and see past it while it's shut. Because a barn door is literally just hanging from the ceiling, and it wobbles back and forth. There's a gap. Honestly, not upset about seeing barn doors go away. They think they're gonna see pocket doors more often. I hope not. Those things cause a lot of problems, but French doors are really nice, and that's what they think might be coming next. So I'm all thumbs up for that. Number six, accent walls likely won't be as trendy this year. Now, they go on here to say that accent walls can look childish and be too distracting. We'll hopefully be returning to monochromatic walls that blend seamlessly with the decor without the startling drama of an accent wall. Now, I think that's interesting because that's very different from what they said earlier about like getting rid of all whites and adding pops of color. So I hope they're not talking about like painting an entire room. I hope they're not talking about painting like an entire room green or an entire room blue, but these could just be two different designers with two different opinions. I don't mind accent walls. I think as long as they match the colors, they can really add like a nice touch to a room, but to each their own. Matching furniture sets, number 7, I think we're on. Matching furniture sets may start to look dated. Now, the picture that they're showing here is of furniture that's very clearly like older, but I don't think there's anything wrong with a matching furniture set. I guess what they're talking about is making personal style, meaning like, oh, we picked this nightstand and this chair and this, coffee table that none of them really match. They're all different pieces. And they're saying that that's a good way for you to be able to show your personality. And that can work. I mean, but I still think in a way they should have at least a flow to them. I don't know. I guess I have seen family rooms that have like a matching sofa and, you know, coffee table and all of that with like a chair that pops or something. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't think matching furniture sets are going anywhere soon. Don't listen to this. So those are the 7 interior design trends that I think are disappearing. Next time I'll do the 8 that they think are coming into style. Let me know what you guys think. Those are just my opinions. I think some of these are great. I think some of them, they might be a little ambitious. But let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.